Good evening and welcome to the big quiz, week 50, and I'm running late. 50 weeks, always been on time, except for this week. Garden rescue was far too distracting. So this week we have Bert Cassidy and the Sundance Kids, Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink, Ginger the Technophobe, Spin Dr. Judith is back. I don't know if the Pokey Raiders are playing. But before we begin, I'd planned it all. So great, start at 9 o'clock, do all these things. So let's see how today's quiz goes. I reckon we're going to finish about 9:05. So Facebook has taken down an official page for a French town on the northeast border with Germany. The town has previously caused embarrassment for the US Embassy. Apparently they thought that the inhabitants were being a little bit rude. Can't think why. And a Canadian MP has apologised to colleagues after he appeared completely naked during a virtual meeting at the House of Commons. Raising a point of order... Oh wait, you didn't see that one. There's the town. That's the town name. Now, as I said, a Canadian MP has apologised to colleagues after appearing completely naked during a virtual meeting of the House of Commons. Raising a point of order, an MP for the opposition party commented that the member was in good shape. However, she suggested that parliamentary decorum requires male Parliament members to wear a jacket and tie, and a shirt, underwear, and trousers. And finally, the uncertainty caused by the pandemic this past year has meant that some people have needed to consider their accommodation status, and some have even moved in with housemates. I don't think it's going very well.
I came home to my roommates having sex so loud last night that I actually had to sleep in my truck. And this isn't the first time, because I've asked them multiple times to please keep it down, and they will literally just laugh in my face because they think it's funny. I don't know why I thought moving back.
And I completely ruined that joke. The last line of that was, I don't know why moving back in with my parents was going to be a good idea. Anyway, how much wood would Edward Woodward chop if Edward would chop wood? Hi. Woody. General knowledge, round 1, question number 1. Which iconic album that reached number 1 all over the world in 1969 was released as a deluxe reissue in 2019 and once again topped the UK album charts? Which iconic album that reached number 1 all over the world in 1969 was released as a deluxe reissue in 2019 and once again topped the UK album charts? Question number 2. What were the names of the 2 largest class of battleship ever built? What were the names of the 2 largest class of battleship ever built? And question number 3. Which European capital city was devastated by an estimated 8.4 magnitude earthquake and tsunami on the 1st of October 1755? Oh no, Judith lost me. YouTube seems fine here. But if you've lost me, you won't know this. Try refreshing. I've just typed that because if you've lost me, you're not going to be able to hear what I'm saying. Oh, all fine for Tom. Okay, hopefully you reconnect by the time I get to the recap. Question number 4. In Gulliver's Travels, the humans were talking aminals. What type of aminals were they? Okay, Judith, you've missed question 2. Don't worry, I will be doing a recap once I get to the end, so just keep an eye out when I get to the recap. Or an ear out. Or an eye out. In Gulliver's Travels, the humans were talking aminals. What type of aminals were they? Question number 5. Captain Cook's Royal Navy research vessel and the name of the last space shuttle built in 1991. Excuse me. Captain Cook's Royal Navy research vessel and the name of the last space shuttle built in 1991. Question number 6. Which country first coined the term Molotov cocktail? Which country first coined the term Molotov cocktail? Question number 7. Plus or minus 500 kilometers. What is the approximate flight distance from London to Toronto? Plus or minus 500 kilometers. What is the approximate flight distance from London to Toronto? Question number 8. The name of a Grammy Award-winning American blues musician and a world-famous landmark. 2 words. The name of a Grammy Award-winning American blues musician and a world-famous landmark. 2 words. Question number 9. Which 15th century citadel is known as the Lost City of the Incas? Which 15th century citadel is known as the Lost City of the Incas? And question number 10. Which highly acclaimed Rolling Stones album was the first to consist entirely of compositions from Jagger and Richards? Which highly acclaimed Rolling Stones album was the first to consist entirely of compositions from Jagger and Richards? Okay, here's the recap of round number 1. I'll go through it a little bit slower because I know that I don't know how many of you lost me there. Question number 1. Which iconic album that reached number 1 all over the world in 1969 was released as a deluxe reissue in 2019 and once again topped the UK album charts? Question number 2. What were the names of the 2 largest class of battleships ever built? Question number 3. Which European capital city was devastated by an estimated 8.4 magnitude earthquake and a tsunami on the 1st of November 1755? And question number 4. In Gulliver's Travels, the Houyhnhnms were talking aminals. What kind of aminals were they? And Captain Cook's Royal Navy research vessel and the name of the last space shuttle built in 1991. And part 2, question number 6. Which country first coined the term Molotov cocktail? Question number 7. Plus or minus 500 kilometers. What is the approximate flight distance from London to Toronto? Question number 7. No, question number 8. The name of a Grammy award-winning American blues musician and a world-famous landmark, 2 words. Question number 9. Which 15th century citadel is known as the Lost City of the Incas? And finally, question number 10. Which highly acclaimed Rolling Stones album was the first to consist entirely of compositions from Jagger and Richards? Now, I'm hoping you've got answers for all of those questions because, well, if you don't, I'm going to tell you what they are now. Question number 1, the album that was released in 1969 and re-released in 2019 was Abbey Road. Number 2, the 2 largest class of battleships ever built were the Yamato class and the Iowa class. Number 3, the European capital city that was devastated by an earthquake and tsunami was Lisbon. Gulliver's Travels, Houyhnhnms are horses. Number 5, Captain Cook's Royal Navy research vessel and the last space shuttle built in 1991 was Endeavour. Number 6, the Molotov cocktail came from Finland. Number 7, it is approximately 5,700 kilometres between London to Toronto, so if you've got between 5,200 and 6,200 you get a point. Question number 8 is Taj Mahal. So it's 2 points for question 2, yes. 1 point for Yamato class and 1 point for Iowa class. Number 8 is Taj Mahal. Number 9, Lost City of the Incas is Machu Picchu. And number 10, the highly acclaimed Rolling Stones album that was the first to consist entirely of compositions from Jagger and Richards was Aftermath. So that is out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, if you've put 5,700 for question 7, I'll give you 2 points. If you're 500 either way, then I'll give you a point. So it's out of 12. Now the question is, I'm not sure if the Poke Raiders are playing tonight. How much wood would Edward Woodchuck How much wood would Edward would chop if Edward could chop wood? 2. Woody got 2. But out of 12, let's see, where are we? Where am I? There I am. Okay, so at the end of round 1, this quiz is going swimmingly well. At the end of round 1, in first place, great excuse for AMWT, 7 points. 7 points for Ginger and the Technophobes. In second place, Bert Cassidy and the Sundance Kids, 6 points. I'm completely wrong. In first place, 9 points for Judith. Oh dear, good grief. Corrections. Okay. 3 points. Okay, so in first place, with 9 points, is the Spin Doctor with 9 points. 7 points for Bert Cassidy, the Sundance Kid, Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink, and Ginger the Technophobes, which puts Woody in third place out of 5 with 3 points. Now, round 2 this week, I would say is a challenging quiz this week. This is the Surname the Band. I'm going to give you a list of surnames from each band and then you have to tell me what the name of the band is. Would you like clues? Answers on a postcard. Let's go. Question number 11. The surnames of which all-female 90s pop group were Lynch, Amu, Lynch, and O'Carroll. The names of which all-female 90s pop group were Lynch, Amu, sorry, I can't pronounce, it's an Irish name, Lynch and O'Carroll. I really want to give you a clue, but I can't. It's wrong. Oh, their first song had some great lines in it. Question number 12. The members of which all-male pop group had the surnames Knight, McIntyre, Wood, Wahlberg, and Knight? The members of which all-male pop group had the surnames, or has the surnames, they're still going, has the surnames Knight, McIntyre, Wood, Wahlberg, and Knight? Question number 13. 6, Mars, Neil, and Lee are the surnames of the members of which successful rock band from the 1980s? Six, Mars, Neil, and Lee are the surnames of the members of which successful rock band from the 1980s? Yeah, I couldn't give you a clue for that one even if I wanted to. Question number 14. Solemn and Wild were the surnames of the members of which pop group that shares its name with a famous artist? Solemn and Wild were the surnames of the members of which pop group that shares its name with a famous artist? Question number 15. I think this one's a slightly easier one for you. Lowe and Tennant are the surnames of which pop duo? Lowe and Tennant are the surnames of which pop duo? Question number 16. Which Swedish pop rock duo had the surnames of Fredriksson and Gessel? Which Swedish pop rock duo had the surnames of Fredriksson and Gessel? And I would say it's one band that I really regret never seeing live, and I will never have the chance to see them again. Question number 17. Jones, Hughes, Rose, Willis, Hodo, and Briley were the surnames of which 1970s global chart-topping disco group? Jones, Hughes, Rose, Willis, Hodo, and Briley were the surnames of which 1970s global chart-topping disco group? Question number 18. Which chart-topping band formed in the early 1990s had the members' surnames Mortimer, Hendy, Caldwell, and Harvey? Which chart-topping band formed in the early 90s had the members' surnames Mortimer, Hendy, Caldwell, and Harvey? Question number 19. No, 19. Question number 19. The surnames of which UK rock band was Savage, Clark, Elliot, Colin, and Alan? The surnames of which UK rock band was Savage, Clark, Elliot, Colin, and Alan? And finally, question number 20. Which Eurovision winning group had the surnames Aston, G, Baker, and Nolan? Which Eurovision winning group had the surnames of Aston, G, Baker, and Nolan? Okay, let's recap questions 11 to 20. Question number 11. The surnames of which all-female 90s pop group were Lynch, Amo, Lynch, and O'Carroll? Question number 12. The members of which all-male pop group have the surnames Knight, McIntyre, Wood, Wahlberg, and Knight? Question number 13. 6. Mars, Neil, and Lee are the surnames of the members of which successful rock band from the 1980s? Question number 14. Solomon Wilde were the surnames of the members of which pop group that shares its name with a famous artist? And question number 15. Lowe and Tennant are the surnames of which pop duo? Question number 16. Which Swedish pop rock duo had the surnames of Fredriksson and Kessel? Question number 17. Jones, Hughes, Rose, Willis, Hodo, and Briley were the surnames of which 1970s global chart-topping disco group? Question number 18. Which chart-topping band formed in the early 1990s had the members' surnames Mortimer, Hendy, Caldwell, and Harvey? Question number 19. The surnames of which UK rock band was Savage, Clark, Elliot, Colin, and Allen? And finally, question number 20. Which Eurovision winning group had the surnames of Aston, G, Baker, and Nolan? Okay, here are the answers for round number 2. The female 90s pop group was Bewitched. Number 12 is New Kids on the Block. Number 13, Motley Crue. Number 14, The Rembrandts, who did the theme tune for Friends. And unfortunately, the clapping clue I don't think worked very well on the microphone. And number 15, Pet Shop Boys. Number 16 was Roxette. Number 17 were the Village People. Number 18, E17. Number 19, Let's Get Rocked. It's Def Leppard. And 20. Hopefully you made up your mind on that one. It's Bucks Fizz. Ten out of 10 for Ginger the Technophobes. Well done. I think that's not your first out of 10 round. I know you've done it before. Ah, great. Really excuse for a midweek drink. Bert Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And how much wood would Edward would chop if Edward would chop wood? Thanks. I'm assuming how much wood would Edward would chop if Edward could chop wood. You've copied that and I'm just pasting it in preparation for when you give me your scores, because that's just a mean quiz name. So at the end of round 2, of the 5 teams playing tonight, in first place with 18 points is the Spin Doctor. In second place with 17 points each, Bert Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and Ginger the Technophobes. In third place with 12 points, Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink, and bringing up the rear, how much wood would Edward would chop if Edward could chop wood? Yes, you have copied and pasted it. That's just cheating, because you can do that. And seriously, I'm Edward Woodwood. Ewar woo woo. So in first place, Spin Doctors. In last place is Woody, because they spend far too much time typing their team name to answer questions. So the Scrabble round this week, I'm going to give you a word or a phrase or a name of a person, and then you have to answer the questions. And I couldn't think of anybody more apt than last week we had the Duke of Edinburgh. This week, unfortunately, I feel this is a very macabre round, because this is Helen McRory. Question number 21. Persuade to do something by using force or threats. 6 letters. I'm just going to top my glass up while you're reading those questions. There we go. Question number 22. Sticky yellowish brown fluid made by bees. 5 letters. Oh. 23. A pale brownish yellow colour. 5 letters. Compassion. 24. Compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone. 5 letters. $25. Citrus fruit. 5 letters. Number 21. Persuade to do something by using force or threats. 6 letters. 22. Sticky yellowish brown fluid made by bees. Bees. 5 letters. 23. A pale brownish yellow colour. 5 letters. Number 24. Compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone. 5 letters. And 25. Citrus fruit. 5 letters. Part 2, question number 21. Question number 21. Persuade to do something. Wait, no. 26. Part 2, 26 to 30. Number 26. A small, soft, round... Can't speak! A small, soft, round stone fruit that is typically bright or dark red. 6 letters. A small, soft, round stone fruit that is typically bright or dark red. 6 letters. That would be a fruit with a stone in the middle. Like avocado. But that's more than 6 letters. 7. mango. That doesn't fit either. It's a bit smaller. And it's red. Number 27. Large fish-eating wading bird with long legs. 5 letters. Large fish-eating wading bird with long legs. 5 letters. You see, I don't know if I should just read them one at a time from 26 to 30 and then do 26 to 30, or should I do 26 twice, 27 twice? I don't know. Which do you prefer? What should I do? I mean, they're on the screen. I'm assuming you're reading them faster than I'm reading them to you, but let me know in the comments what's best. Number 28. Presumed author of the Iliad and the Odyssey. 5 letters. It's taken me 50 weeks to ask you this question. Number 29. Cheerful and lively. 5 letters. Cheerful and lively. 5 letters. And number 30. A place or angle where 2 sides or edges meet. 6 letters. A place or angle where 2 sides or edges meet. 6 letters. You'll never find baby there. Now I'm assuming you've all got answers for all of those. Do you need the questions on the screen for much longer? I don't know. I think that's long enough. We'll have a short interlude and then we'll come straight back with the answers.
This is why Maxwell's not allowed to watch cat TV anymore.
Number 21. Persuade to do something by using force or threats. 6 letters is to coerce. Number 22. Sticky yellowish brown fluid made by bees is honey. Honey. Number 23. A pale brownish yellow colour is ochre. And literally, if you Google brownish yellow colour, you will get ochre. Number 24. Compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone is mercy. And number 25. Citrus fruit is lemon. Number 26. A small, soft, round stone fruit that is typically bright or dark red. 6 letters is a cherry. 27. Large fish-eating wading bird with long legs is a heron. Number 28. The presumed author of the Iliad and the Odyssey is Homer. Oh! Different Homer, I'm thinking. Question number 29. Cheerful and lively. Cheerful and lively! Merry. And number 30. A place or angle where 2 sides or edges meet and you'll never find baby there is corner. And is anyone else's YouTube just occasionally buffering? I seem to be buffering a lot this evening. How much wood chuck? How much wood would Edward would chuck if? Oh, he's not chucking. He's chopping. Spring Doctor 27 thing. Can you? How much wood? 18. Oh, you got 10 out of 10. Well done. Burt City. Burt can't. 26. Ginger the Technophobes. Oh wow, another 10 out of 10 round. Well done. Great excuse for a midweek drink. Or Gefammed. 22 for Gefammed. Okay. Right, at the end of round number 3, in first place with 27 points each are Ginger the Technophobes and Spin Doctors in second place with 26 points. Burt Cassidy and the Sundance Kid with 22 points in third place. GEFAMWD 22, and in last place is How Much Wood Would Edward Wood chop if Edward Wood could chop wood. And that brings us on to round 4, which is the come fly with me round. All of these questions have something to do with flying. Here we go. Question number, where am I on? Number 31. Question number 31. There we go. I'm slowly losing my mind. Charles Lindbergh was the first man to fly the Atlantic solo. Between which two cities did he travel? That'll be 1 point for each, by the way. Charles Lindbergh was the first man to fly the Atlantic solo. Between which two cities did he travel? And it will be 1 point per city. And they can be in whatever order you like. I'm not asking from to, just between which two cities. Alphabetical's fine. Real, I don't know. Question number 32. What type of transport was the Flying Dutchman? Originally. What type of transport was the Flying Dutchman? Originally. This is a 2-point question. If you get the answer I have, you're going to be able to get... let's say that. If you get this one correct to my answer, you'll get 2 points. If you get the other answer, you'll get 1. Thank you. Great excuse for a midweek drink. Props for being able to say the Edward team name, by the way. Yeah, that's... I'm struggling, but... I normally have trouble with words. But how much wood would Edward would chop if Edward would could chop wood? Getting better. Unfortunately, that is my limit of words. Number 34. Oh, it's more difficult words. Why do I do this to myself? Every week. You'd think I'd learn. Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first practical version of what flying machine? And I will tell you, it was not Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first practical version of what flying machine? It was not Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I can't even blame this on Prosecco. Question number 35. In the song, I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. What was the last thing that the old swallowed lady before she died? In the song, question 33. Oh, no. No, we haven't had question 33. I don't know what happened there. We went from 32 to 34, yeah. Please stay tuned for question number 32. It's a very short question. 33 is a very short question. Sure, let's go to 33. What is the only mammal that can fly? You see, Judith doesn't come to quiz for so long. And I'm sure every time you come, you think, this week will be a good quiz. This week will be perfect. I'd like to say, no. Online, in person, I can't pronounce words. Why do I do this to myself? Number 34, Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first practical version of what flying machine? I think next week I might just try to find words that have single syllables. Number 35. In the song I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. Oh, thank you, Tom. Every week is a good quiz. Oh, you make me feel so much better about myself. What was the last thing that the old lady swallowed before she died? Because she's dead, of course. Question number 36. Which planet did Mariner 10 fly past and take pictures of in 1973? Which planet did Mariner 10 fly past and take pictures of in 1973? I like that question. It was nice and simple. Question number 37. Another simple question for you. Who wrote the classic novel The Lord of the Flies? Oh no, poor... Oh, Judith, I'm glad you're feeling better. Who wrote the classic novel The Lord of the Flies? Oh, I didn't know you'd broken your ankle. I'm sorry. Number 38. If flying to Delhi, obviously not right now because it's on the red list, which airport would you arrive? If flying to Delhi, at which airport would you arrive? So now, Judith, I'm curious about how you broke your ankle. Were you figure skating? Number 39. Which bird can swim but not fly? Which bird can swim but not fly? And question number 40. Between which two cities does the Flying Scotsman train run? Between which two cities does the Flying Scotsman train run? Okay, let's have a recap of round number 4, 31 to 35. Question number 31. Charles Lindbergh was the first man to fly the Atlantic solo. Between which two cities did he travel? Number 32. What type of transport was the Flying Dutchman? And again, if you've got the answer that I've put, you get 2 points. If you get the other possible answer, you only get 1. Number 33. What is the only mammal that... 33. What is the only mammal that can fly? Oh dear. You see, health walks, never a good idea. So I had a friend who broke their ankle on the way home from the pub, and it was the one time in ages that they hadn't been drinking. And yeah, obviously they didn't bounce. Question number 34. Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first practical version of what flying machine? Number 35. In the song I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, what was the last thing the old lady swallowed? Because that lady was skilled. Number 36. What planet did Mariner 10 fly past and take pictures of in 1978? Oh, blimey. Didn't know it was broken for 10 days. Oh. Oh, it's just a bit sore. It'll be fine. Oh, ouch. Number 37. Who wrote the classic novel The Lord of the Flies? Number 38. If flying to Delhi, at which airport would you arrive? You know, COVID bans permitting. Number 39. Which bird can swim but not fly? And number 40. Between which two cities does the Flying Scotsman train run? I always knew you were strong, Judith. I'd like to think that would be me as well, to be honest. Here's the answers to round number 4. So, the Charles Lindbergh flew between New York and Paris. 1 point for New York, 1 point for Paris. Number 32, the Flying Dutchman was a ship. You get 2 points for that. If you put a train, you get 1 point. Because there is a Flying Dutchman train, but I wanted the ship. Number 33, the only mammal that can fly is a bat. Number 34, Igor Sikorsky designed and flew the first helicopter. Number 35, I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. She swallowed a horse. She's dead, of course. Number 36, which planet did Mariner 10 fly past and take pictures of in 1973? Was Mercury. Number 37, the classic novel Lord of the Flies was written by William Golding. Number 38, if you're flying to Delhi, you would go to the Indira Gandhi Airport. I was going to say website, no, airport. Number 39, the bird that can swim but not fly is a penguin. And the Flying Scotsman travels between London and Edinburgh. So yes, it is 2 points for question number 1, 2 points for question 31, 2 points for question 40, and if you have a ship for 32, it is another 2 points. So it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 31 is 2 points, and 40 is 2 points, and 32, if you have ship, it is also 2 points. If you put train for number 32, you get it 1 point. It's okay, I'm having trouble talking and you're having trouble adding up. I think this is a fair quiz this week. Oh, I think this was the deciding round, to be honest. The scores are in. Okay, the scores are in. In first place with 40 points is Spin Doctor Judith. In second place with 39 points, Ginger the Technophobes. In third place, Burt Cassidy and the Sundance Kids with 38 points. With 32 points, Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink. And still bringing up the rear, How Much Wood Would Edward Woodward Chop If Edward Woodward Could Chop Wood? With 27 points. But we are coming to round number 5. This is the round that is the double points round. There are 20 points up for grabs, 2 points for each question. This is the answer smash round. I'm going to show you a picture and a question. You have to give me the answer to the question and an answer to the picture. Smush those two together and then give me the answer that I'm looking for. And this week, as the same as last week, I am only going to go through these once, but I will leave them on the screen for a little bit longer than normal, starting with number 41. I get myself into position so I can hold the picture. Name the actress and a satellite of Jupiter and the largest and most massive of the solar system's moons. Name the actress and a satellite of Jupiter and the largest and most massive of the solar system's moons. Number 42. Name the company in the picture and major port of entry and the largest city in Washington. Name the company and major port of entry and the largest city in Washington. Question 43. Name the actor in the picture and the capital and most populous city of Ukraine. Name the actor in the picture and the capital and most populous city of Ukraine. Number 44. Name the former footballer and TV presenter and sweetened hazelnut cocoa spread. It was going so well, and you know what, it really was. It was going so well, and I made a boo-boo. I feel like this should be hard, and you know, I've just given you a clue, proper clue. Name the former footballer. No one saw a thing, right? Name the former footballer and TV presenter and the sweetened hazelnut cocoa spread. It is manufactured by the Italian company Ferrero. I'll tell you what, after this quiz, I'm having some on toast. Either that or Marmite. who it is. Question number 45. Name the singer and the American media franchise centered on a series of action films starring Sylvester Stallone. Oh. Yay. Name the singer and the American media franchise centered on a series of action films starring Sylvester Stallone. Number 46. Name the actor in the picture and the code word representing the letter R used in radio communication. So name the actor and the code word representing the letter R used in radio communications. Number 47. Name the actor and a dummy used to display clothes in a shop window. I really want to give you clues. He was in Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. But then people might complain that I'm giving you clues. I feel like this one deserves a clue. Because he's usually got a lot more makeup and bigger ears. Ow. I need to stop hitting myself. And I wish that person outside would have stopped whistling. Number 48. Name the TV presenter and the day of the week named after our natural satellite. Name the TV presenter and the day of the week named after our natural satellite. Okay, so we're going to be closer to 10 past, not 5 past. I'm sorry. I will promise I will start on time next week. Number 49. Name the TV presenter and gardening expert and the American rapper, songwriter and record producer known professionally as Eminem. Name the TV presenter and gardening expert in the picture and the American rapper, songwriter and record producer known professionally as Eminem. And finally, question number 50. Name the lexicographer in the picture and a removable plate or frame holding one or more artificial teeth. Name the lexicographer and a removable plate or frame holding one or more artificial teeth. And we are running out of time. We're overrunning, and I started late. That was my fault. But before I go to the answers, would anybody like any of those questions repeated before I give you the answers? And I will give you a little bit longer. Let me know in the chat if you want anything repeated. If I don't hear back from you in about 35 seconds, I will carry on. Number 47, we've had a request for a recap for number 47, so I'll give you a clue on that one as well. So this is oh no, number 47. Shh. Close your eyes quick. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, let's number 46. So okay, 46. Number 46. Name the actor in the picture who's waiting, and the code word representing the letter R used in radio communications. Now, if anybody doesn't get perfect score for number 47, I will be very disappointed. Number 47, name the actor in the picture. The actor in the picture, he normally has a lot more prosthetics, and he likes umox. It was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And a dummy used to display clothes in a shop window. Oh, very honest of you. Great excuse for a midweek drink. We will uphold our integrity on number 47, meaning they only scored 1 point for that one. Okay, so here are the answers for the final round. Answer smash number 41. The actress is Alison Hannigan, and the satellite of Jupiter and the largest and most massive of the solar system's moons is Ganymede, which gives us the answer of Alison Hanniganymede. Number 42, the company is DreamWorks, and the major port of entry and the largest city in Washington is Seattle, which gives us the answer of DreamWorks Seattle, or DreamWorks Seattle. Seattle? Number 43. Now this one has a bit of a spelling. It's the English spelling. The actor is Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie. He's the Falcon in Marvel. And the capital and most populous city of Ukraine is Kiev. And the English spelling goes with Mackie, so it's Anthony Makiev. Number 44. Now I'm hoping that no one actually noticed the mistake in the question before I changed it. But the former footballer and TV presenter is John Fashanu, and the sweetened hazelnut cocoa spread is Nutella. So the answer is John Fashanu-Nutella. Trying to have that glass, it's not working. Number 45. Shakira, no fighting. And the American media franchise centered on a series of action films starring Sylvester Stallone is Rambo. The answer is Shakirambo. Shakarambo, yeah. Number 46. He's waiting there. It's Robert De Niro. And the code word representing the letter K used in radio communications is Romeo. Robert De Niro. For number 47, the actor is Armin Shimmerman, best known as Quark from Deep Space Nine, and a dummy used to display clothes in a shop window is Mannequin, which gives us the answer of Armin Shimmer Mannequin. At number 48, the TV presenter is Alison Hammond, and the day of the week named after our natural satellite is Monday, which gives us the answer of Alison Hammond Day. Number 49, the TV presenter and gardener is Alan Titchmarsh, and the American rapper professionally known as Eminem is Marshall Mathers, which gives the answer of Alan Titchmarshall Mathers. And my personal favourite for this week, the lexicographer is Susie Dent off of The Countdown, and the removable plate or frame holding one or more artificial teeth are dentures, which gives us the answer of Susie Dentures. I feel like she would approve of the of this round. How have you done? Did anyone get 20 out of 20 on that round? I really hope you did. And... wow. HMWWEWCIEWCCW. How much would Edward would chuck if Edward could chop wood? But Cassidy, thank you very much. Oh, it's close this week. Just waiting for one more score to come through. There we go. Oh, it was close. It was neck and neck all the way through, and they pipped them to the post. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. At the end of round number 5, the end of the quiz, all of the questions are done and I'm just rambling now. In first place with 59 points are Ginge and the Technophobes. In second place with 56 points each are Bert Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and the Spin Doctors, but you know, you've done very well. Thank you very much for joining us. I forgot to give Ginger the Technophobes a round of applause. Round of applause for Ginger the Technophobes. Second place, Bert Cassidy and the Sundance Kids and the Spin Doctor Judith with 56 points. In third place, 47 points, Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink. And bringing up the rear, but not by much, with 44 points, How much wood would Edward would chop if Edward could chop wood? And that brings me to the end of the quiz. Now, before I leave with a bit of musical entertainment for you, this is week 50, and I am running out of words. I'm running out of being able to speak. But I would like to say thank you so much for joining me for the last nearly a year of me doing this quiz. Dipping in and out, that's fine. I just appreciate, there have been at least 4 or 5 teams every week, and I appreciate it so much. Because without you being at the other side of this camera, then it's just me rambling and drinking Prosecco, which I will drink to. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And I will return next week, and I will not have... Scrabble will not be related to a dead person next week, because that's just really depressing. And I just want this to be a bit of fun, a bit of just enjoyment and something while we are still in this weird time. As I said before, we are opening on the 6th of May. Outside only for a couple of weeks, and then if we're allowed, we're opening inside. But this quiz will continue online until social distancing restrictions are lifted. If you're in Bristol and we're open inside, please book a table on a Wednesday night. Come join us for the quiz. We'll probably do you chips. We normally do chips for the quiz. We will bring a bowl of chips down if you are playing in-house on a Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. And that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you again so much. I appreciate it. And I just can't say how much I appreciate you joining in and listening to me ramble and fall over words. So thank you very much and good night.
Begin to wonder why you came, where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the various